Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. For those new to my channel, welcome. And this is a reading for Aquarius, and my name is Ingrid. And I'll be doing a little channeling and then have an oracle card and some tarot. So let's dive in together. And so happy to see everyone. Well, I see you in Atlantis. It's an ancient city under the waters of the Atlantic Ocean. The ancient philosopher Plato wrote about Atlantis, a place where people lived and were very magical. They had very clairvoyant powers. And they were in tune with the waters, like you, Aquarius, but also with the air. They had water and air technologies and very innovative. You could be tapping into some innovative energy around the waters of the world, clarifying the waters, cleansing, but also of connecting to the air with communication in a very unique way. And that is what I have for you today, my beautiful Aquariuses, and welcome. And let's get one of the cards from the angels to clarify what is this connection you have to Atlantis. You could be feeling that you're coming up with a new innovative technology, something that is just magically appearing in your mind, in your imagination, but you're feeling connected to this ancient realm under the waters. And this is what the angel oracle has today to clarify. Well, yes. Well, it's saying yes, whether it's agreeing with me, yes, with that channeling, or it's saying today there is a yes coming. You can feel it already maybe forming on your lips, but yes. And let's see what the oracle card yes is meaning for you. What is it that we are saying yes to? Take a moment to dive into this realm of Atlantis. Bravo, Aquarius. The decision you've made is the right one. Attuning into those deeper, mysterious realms of water and air technologies. There's no need to continue to sort through additional options. You know what to do, and you should move forward with your plans. So yes, you've made the correct choice for your personal growth and development. However, some decisions can be a true challenge. If the task ahead of you is daunting or even sad, then proceed with your plan in a way that is life-affirming and self-loving. And also ask your angels to be with you every step of the way. And don't hesitate to call upon friends and family for support, but also to call upon the support of that your tradition, that lineage with the Atlanteans. You're using that mystical powers now. And that's what is coming for you, Aquarius. Whenever this reading finds you, it's meant for you. And you're going to have a lot of abundance. And self-care is going to bring you into this legacy. That's what you're working on. But it's definitely grounded and rooting in reality. You're saying yes to an investment. You're saying yes to an inheritance. You're saying yes to something that is connecting you to shared resources, to money that maybe is coming as a gift. But you are also working on building that security yourself by using innovative Aquarian technologies. And this is what I have as we come into the Celtic cross. Well, this is you. You're coming in with the Two of Wands. You're taking action. You're making plans. You're connecting to this vision. And you're wanting to go out into the world in a new way. You're already established, but then you're ready to take bold action with the energy of the Valet de Baton or the Page of Wands. You're wanting to go after this plan. You're ready to travel, to adventure, to move with your intuition this week toward something that is exciting, but it's expanding you out into the world. Um, Maybe out into the Atlantic Ocean, or something that is connecting you to this ancient realm of deep magic, innovation, ancient realms. And at the foundation is this energy of the Six of Wands. You will be successful, maybe in the deepest part of the ocean, in the deepest realm within your own emotions and also feelings. You know you're successful already. You are in the limelight. People are following you, Aquarius, and they're following you because of your energy, your plans, what you speak, how you take action on your intuition. And you're learning about a new adventure, uh, and you're going to feel bold and confident because in the recent past, you saw the truth. The King of Swords was with you. That is the energy of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And you've got a lot of fire here. So there's fire and air. And that really makes things combust. So there's very crackling energy around you based on intelligence, where you're using your intelligence from the past to make a plan boldly to take action. And you know you're going to be successful, and people are going to recognize and want to follow you, what you're offering now. And at the crown is another king, the King of Cups. Well, look how big this cup is. And he looks so confident, so relaxed, so at ease in his emotions. And whether this is a man or a woman, it's masculine energy with the air and the water. And we were talking about the realm of Atlantis, where they have this water technology, but also air. And that is ancient, magical, mysterious powers. And you're going to feel deeply, but be emotionally intelligent, but also look at the facts and appraise the situation with your mind, but also use your intuition to know you're ready to make this plan real, to take it out there. And so, if there has been a plan of action that you're wondering about, where you're going to say yes to it this week, and look at you're holding the world and the sun in your hand. So a lot of energy and confidence and boldness, travel is made possible now. And it's coming in right now and into the next few weeks. You're going to have to look at anything that is causing you a sadness. Sometimes when we say yes to one thing, we have to say no to something else, and that could bring up some regret or some sorrow. But also, you're saying yes to a more emotionally balanced life now, and letting go of any grief, anything that was spilled. Or any kind of a sadness, any kind of a feeling of a disappointment in a relationship, where you're looking at that and then moving on from that. But you're going to know in the next few weeks that you're taking action to move out of a phase of grief or feeling maybe just sorrowful, mourning a loss of some situation. But you're going to be victorious because you're stood your ground about this plan of action you're taking. And you've been maybe working on this for 9 months, standing up, feeling maybe that you're getting kind of exhausted. It's almost to the completion phase. And you're almost completing this phase of sadness. You've stood your ground about something that was a feeling of a loss. And now you have been resilient and kept on going anyway. And that's, I applaud you, Aquarius, for doing that. And the environment wants you to know the Ten of Cups. Well, you're going to progress from this loss, this sadness, something that you just had a lot of deep feelings about. that you stood up for. Maybe you've been battling this for a while, but now you're feeling that the environment around you and you, how you're being seen by the people you care about, a particular relationship, or just in general, all of your relationships are coming into a feeling of balance, of harmony, of happiness after a period of feeling like you've lost a lot within your connections to others or a particular relationship. But you have that very powerful emotional stability and also mental clarity and truth. You know what's right to do, and you're going to take action on it. You're going to take action on this energy of going toward what you really love, what's going to make you happy, what is fulfilling both within your own personal life, your family life, the people you love, a significant relationship. But you're going to be victorious, recognized. And we come into your hope and fear with the magician. And look, the magician has all of the tools of the trade. The number one, a beginning. You're beginning. And you're saying yes to the whole creative process, coming in to personal power, to creative energies, to talents and skills you have that now you're going to make them real. And you have a lot of creative potency that is coming towards you. This is the energy of a Gemini Virgo. Could be important as we move toward Gemini season in June. And so coming into this sense of taking a plan of action, out there boldly learning something very youthful and innocent, but in terms of your actions, you want to go after something, move on, travel. And what is it that your advice is today? Well, the star. Aquarius, you're showing up in your own reading as the star. And look, there's the waters, that realm of Atlantis, and you're saying yes to your star, to your inspiration, to what it is you know are your gifts and talents. And you might have been healing or renewing, but now you're saying yes to taking action on whatever it is you're creating, and you know it's going to be recognized. Whatever your innovative energy from that Atlantean realm that you were able to say yes to, that is going to bring you to the star. So take action on creating from what is really authentic. You're very unique. This is you, Aquarius, and you're making magic from your authenticity, from what it is that is very innovative about you. You are an Aquarius, but you're also an Atlantean. And the magician is here to help you structure whatever it is that is coming from the higher powers and bring it down to earth to make it real. And it's going to be a very recognized. Your skills, your talents, your gifts, whatever you're producing right now, Aquarius, trust, you're going to be successful. And it's going to make you a very happy, blissful. And it's going to harmonize all of your energies that might have felt that you were in a time of sadness or loss, but now you're fulfilling that with this time of renewal. You're purifying all the waters of your cup and coming into this feeling of happiness, a happiness maybe you never knew you could have because you've been fighting, battling, keeping on going with your intuition and knowing I have to keep going and keep saying yes, even though I feel defeated at times. But you're going to make magic with this energy of Aquarius and the magician. So let's get some clarity around what it is that we're going to work on in these cards today. What is it that Aquarius, what are you planning? What are you wanting to take action on with boldness, with confidence? What is this for Aquarius? Well, it's something that you've been working very hard on. You're almost to completion. You've really stacked the pentacles up, and at your desk, at your workbench. This could be anything from being working on your tarot reading skills, your psychic abilities, but you're making them practical. With the magician, you're bringing them down and making them real. You're a manifester, and your magic is what you're working on. So keep on working on this. Keep saying yes to the plan you're taking, and you're taking it out there with action. And you have this energy of the Page of Wands and then the Two of Swords. So there could have been a sense of difficulty saying yes to this bold energy, and just you want to take this passion project out there into the world. Something you've been working on and planning at a deep level, maybe working on for quite a while now. 8 months comes to mind, but you're getting some information. If there's something you need to learn about or get information on, you will, so you can make a good decision. Take the blindfold off and see that you have more than just what is concrete, this asphalt in front of you, but there are realms behind you. If you turn around, there is a property. You have real estate here that you can expand into. So at the new moon coming up soon, you're going to make a plan of action and take it out there and come out of this feeling of being at a standstill, at a crossroads. You're going to finally say yes to your success, to this victory parade that is coming with the King of Wands, where you have 3 of the kings. So this is definitely in the realm of action, moving out in the world, going for something, saying yes to this entrepreneurial business that you will be successful at. You just know intuitively. You might not even know how it's happening, but you're going to use that Atlantean power of making magic with both the waters and the intelligence to go for this project. You're going to be confident. You're going to feel very charismatic and charming and attractive, handsome, beautiful, sought after. And the King of Swords was there in the recent past with intelligence, with appraising and analyzing the details and the facts. And that was celebrating. You celebrated this new partnership, maybe an announcement of a marriage or a new home you're buying. And you came to that with intelligence, with looking at things from the perspective of an authority, someone who moves toward things with mental clarity. And that is going to be very expansive. You're going to feel liberated, both with your intelligence, but with something you're really already planning. There's the Two of Wands you had at the energy, and it's doubling. This is a card of success, of celebration. So you're celebrating your intelligence. You're celebrating your skills at using your mind, your logic, your reasoning. So you can come also into emotional balance and emotional intelligence with the Page of Swords. Well, you're coming into that because you're studying, you're learning, you're spying, you're getting above the clouds. You are young at this, maybe. You have 2 of the pages, the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. So this is having to do with maybe someone younger than you, or that you're feeling a lot of love and support and for someone who is very has great ideas, or you're coming into new ideas that you have a lot of feeling about. And when you bring that in, it's going to also come with that ability to uh, take that King of Cups that can go with the ups and downs of emotion. With people can be all emotionally maybe troubled or disturbed or in sorrow or loss or grief, but you're able to deal with that by saying, yes, I want to move on from this. I'm going to let go of a loss. If that's coming right now, you're seeing it with a new partnership. If there has been sadness or a loss in a relationship, in a soulmate, in someone who is very connected to you at just a deep level, past life connection, this is going to be very healing energy that is coming in. And this new union, a new partnership is going to heal anything from the past that you found you were regretting, or just felt that you couldn't go on with this kind of feeling of sadness. It led to maybe feeling disconnected. But now you're coming back into joining your masculine and feminine energies together now this week. And you have been following this recently. So this is coming in the next few days or the next few weeks, but definitely by the end of May, this partnership will come in with healing energies to help you move on from this feeling of the Nine of Wands, of coming almost to completion with this heavy burden you've been fighting and being very defensive about this plan, maybe something you haven't wanted to speak up about or tell people, but you're coming into it with the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, and she's blessing you. She's blessing whatever you've stood for and said, you stood your ground. Now you're going to get the truth for the first time, because it's going to be a metamorphosis. You're going to feel like a butterfly in your mind, because you not only have the King of Swords in the past, how you sense yourself is this Queen of Swords. And you're going to receive this download about what's right for you now, what's true. And you're going to speak up. Maybe that as you speak, it's going to look to others that you're standing up for yourself, you're fighting, you're defending your position. But you're going to defend your position with your mind, with your intelligence, and you're very good at that, Aquarius. So use those skills, because that will lead you to an environment, to a connection that is going to bring you to the Ten of Cups. This is your bliss. This is more than a wish come true. This is the happiest card in the deck. So you're coming into an environment that is going to bring harmony. You're harmonizing and saying yes to your happiness, your fulfillment, your joy, your bliss. After maybe a difficult emotional time, you have a new beloved that's coming in the next few weeks. And that is going to bring you into this amazing fulfillment. And it's going to bring you that happiness is coming with the energy of the King of Cups twice. So there is deep emotional intelligence, Aquarius, that you're bringing up from your past life in Atlantis. Your cups are so full. Both of these kings can sit on the turbulent waters. Atlantis is underneath you, underneath your throne, and you've got all of the ability to receive, absorb, and take action on your feelings this week. And that is going to go toward bringing in this fulfillment, this happiness. After maybe some troubling energies of having to defend your position, you're coming into this amazing intelligence about how you will come about bringing in this fulfillment, this harmony. And the magician is here as your hope and fear. What is it you're making magic on this week and bringing your personal power to? Well, it's going to bring you whatever you're creating, Aquarius, is going to bring you a legacy. I mean, this is the wealthiest card in the deck. And when you have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, that is saying whatever magic with Gemini, Virgo energy you're making, it's going to bring you this structure. You're coming into it with wisdom. The gray hair represents wisdom, and the dogs represent loyalty, family connections. So there's going to be a lot of happiness and stability and wealth and growth of your abundance, with an inheritance coming in. And when you have that fulfillment, you're going to make magic and know you have a lot of energy that's very potent. This is a time of personal power, Aquarius. And you bring in the star with that abundance. Your legacy is happiness. Your legacy is harmony, bliss, understanding, a sympathy and understanding. And this trust is abounding and flowing from you. You're pouring your memories out and refreshing them. And then also receiving this intuition from your star so you can heal yourself and others. And you're going to be inspiring, and maybe with this Six of Wands, successful financially and successful in all of your relationships. And the star is here for you because of you're letting go of any kind of friction, chaos, competition, fighting. And you're going to break free of that. If there have been arguments about what it is you are standing for, what you're shining, what you're inspiring, your openness, your transparency, that is going to bring you to know that if you need to move on from a situation that was not supporting you being the star, you're moving on from that because you're coming into making magic that is going to last. This is something that's going to last. Whatever you're creating right now with your Aquarius power, you're going to make magic with the magician and bring it down and make it real. It's going to last and be very connected to a legacy. And it's going to bring in this happiness with the Two of Cups. Whatever you're uniting with in the next few weeks, it's going to bring you to this peaceful resolution, and you're going to say yes to this happiness. And you have so many kings, with the King of Cups twice, the King of Swords, and the King of Wands. And that is going to bring in this sense of yes, to take action with your intuition, with your confidence, with your entrepreneurial vision, but also with your intelligence. And so one final card, what is it that we need to know that the Aquarius star? Well, it's about your work. You're going to shine, you're going to heal, you're going to inspire with what is you have been growing. And if you've been feeling like the results have not come in, or you're just appraising what you've invested so much in with the magician, trust that whatever you're doing and working on is going to bring in this legacy. And that is very powerful. But the legacy is not only security, financial support, all the trappings of property, buildings, investments, but also it's going to bring you a deep love, a deep understanding of emotional connections with others. And that is what you're bringing up from Atlantis this week. And so it is, and say yes. If there's something that you know is right for you now, there's no need to look at all the other choices. Say yes. And you're saying yes, first and foremost this week, to being yourself, to being authentic, to being the star you are. And you will be successful financially and emotionally. So trust in that and move forward with a grace and dignity and honoring the true roots of your life, which is that magical realm beneath the waters of the Atlantic Ocean. And from there, your power will come and it will resonate through the generations. And you're grounding it now. And you're grounding it in love. And you're finding the perfect partnership and union to help you fulfill this. And that's what I have for you today, Aquarius. Thank you for being here with me, and I hope this resonates. I'd love to hear, because they're powerful cards coming for you, and you showed up in your own reading, which is very fortuitous. And sending you so much love, and please subscribe, like, and share, and let me know just where you're watching this from today. Bye-bye.